Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everybody. I am one that is, and these are, uh, we're Lego Mini. Yeah. May I present to you Lego Transformers 2008 Summer Earth Truck Mode or Cybertronian Tanker Mode. Steelranok. He is a Decepticon. I know I've been going crazy with making a lot of Decepticons, but hey, I have a reason and I'll explain it later on. But anyways, this is Steelranok. 8 wheels, like a Universe Tankor. His front looks like, to me, he looks somewhat like a hunched over crab. The ones that, like, huge claw and small claw, yeah. His aesthetics as truck mode goes is awkward because he has a really weird and too tall wind vane. Well, he's Cybertronian, he doesn't need to make any sense. Whatever. These things don't clip together, and when you lay them on he has to roll, it starts splitting apart. I haven't made a proper accessory to make into a brace for that part. I tried making we call it a shield, but it doesn't work for this guy. But what accessory does work is a drill. Yes, these chrome drills are old, but still very useful, because he needs to plow through every traffic, because Steelranok doesn't yeah. He has a secondary vehicle mode. Just flip this up. It's a simple flip joint thing, you know. Yeah, you get that a lot. These also flip up, flip out. I should go up and out myself. And it's a gray day for anyone who crosses him, because he has pop-out lasers on his side. Yeah, symmetrical, so he does it to both sides. You probably know where the head is already, but anyways, going on to his transformation. Simple click joints, they're for the radar slash attack vehicle mode. You know, just think them as scanner dish or like sound blasting things or rocket launchers. Looks menacing enough. I made him to be very big, but I didn't realize I had to use the large clicky joints. Yes, this guy was made 4 times. First was a Cybertronian tanker, and he was an Autobot. Destroyed him. He was plausible, but he just wasn't plausible enough for me, so I destroyed him. Made him into an 8-wheeled tank, but then the tank tread didn't hold up because his robot pieces were too heavy. Some cool thing about this that I figured out how to hide his hands and make them flip out as smoothly. Yeah, they're on these side notes. See? Yes, they are minifig legs. Posable, but kind of awkward. What you can do? They're Lego. Whoops, wrong way. Down. Sorry if my hands get in the way. This guy is pretty big. Not as big as Magnacron, of course. But yeah. And let's flip out to the legs. Should put this arm back up so you can see it. To the legs. I must attach it from the attached cab wall ceiling thing. Yeah, it's sturdy. That's what I think. This guy is the best land vehicle I ever made. Sorry, Magnacron, but you have the treads. This guy has 8 wheels, and it's really hard for me to use 8 wheels. So anyways, this dark gray bit goes into this cavity here, and you already know what this cab piece over here does. It flips down. It's the same joint that makes this joint here. Simple clicking joints, and come on, there. You got to this part. His legs flip out ordinarily, but since due to his size, they make it really big, and due to the joints of those knights ratchet joints from the knight sets, or if you're gonna make this your own, get it from the Exaforce sets. Yeah. So anyways, this thing detaches from the wheel block and turns into a whole leg. Put this up. These wheels, if it was a real toy, would flip in to fill up this cavity, but what you gonna do? It's Lego. I haven't figured out that yet. Yeah. Anyways, these shin joints go out to give him more natural leg movement. It's like the Energon legs, except for I put this in. It's like Universe Inferno's legs. I just found out, even though this guy was made in summer. And his similarity to Animated Swindle's transformation. Oops, yeah, you can't see that. And this back piece, it just flips down, clicks into place, and covers it up. I could also have made it have jet propulsion things. Thrusters, a flying Decepticon. Woo! Crazy. And finally, his head reveal. And flip up the antennae. Whoops! Yeah, his head is on those spinning disc parts. They're not really helpful, but they get the job done. Could have used a more sturdy plate, but yeah. So that's Steelranok in his Decepticon robot mode. I mean, yeah. These parts are posable. Makes him look like he has a cowl. Pretty heavy stuff. Should get a shot of him. You have to pose him. Well, I have to pose him if you want him to stand. Like put his arms on his hips. Stuff like that. Really hard to do, however. There. Yeah. Really hard stuff. Now on to his sketching that I have to show every time because I had to make sense of it all. Yes, he was going to be an Autobot, but the first impressions of this model I was going to make was going to be a samurai. Found out I had to use 8 wheels, and turned out Decepticon. In my fiction, he was going to be a rival Decepticon leader of Magnacron. Oh, and yeah, I'm going to get to his abilities right now. If you remember my old headmaster, then you remember he had no body. Yeah, Overwhelm does not have a body. Sorry, it's blurry. Zoom out. Get back to Magnacron. In this case, even though his head is going to be totally huge, you could... Whoa. It would just fit into this cavity behind him. And, woo, I'm a headmaster. I don't totally leech onto his head, but I control it anyways. Oh, yeah. Steelranok, you complete me. Okay, get off. Now, on to his left arm, I mean. He can have the drill. Makes for a good use. It looks nice on him, and it fits particularly well. That's how I made it for both vehicle mode and robot mode. But on his other arm, he doesn't need no accessory. All he needs is his fist. This chain I made for him, which he can't hold properly, which is attached to his death ball. Yeah, all it does is just swing it around, destroy some crazy Autobots that try to get in his way, and it looks pretty menacing enough. If I can make this any longer, I would show him him all of his abilities. But since I can't, he's just posable this way. So there you have it, everybody. Lego Transformers Decepticon Steelranok. Oh yeah, and his picture too. I hope you can make him, and have a happy holiday. Happy New Year, everybody. I am one that is.